Hi, my name's Natalie, and I've spent more than half my life chasing perfection. Not in people, not in fame, but in horse riding. My partner, my pride, my best friend, was a chestnut mare named Jaycee. We weren't just a team, we were one soul in two bodies. Together, we won 2 national championships. And now, the Grand National Finals were just 1 week away. If I won, I'd make history the youngest rider ever to win 3 titles in a row. But that week, something happened that changed everything. It started with a sound I'd never forget. It was late evening, and I was brushing Jaycee's mane in the stable. She loved that. The moonlight fell through the wooden beams, soft and warm. I remember whispering, "We've got this, girl. Just one more win, and then we rest." Jaycee nickered softly, like she understood every word. I left the stable, confident, proud, and so ready for tomorrow's practice. But around midnight, my phone buzzed. It was Hank, the stable manager. "Natalie, you need to come here." "It's Jaycee. Something's wrong." When I got there, Jaycee was lying on the ground, shaking. Her breathing was uneven. I froze. I've seen horses fall before, but not like this. We called the vet immediately. He checked her temperature, her heart rate, everything, but the results made no sense. She wasn't poisoned. No infection, just weak. She might need a few days of rest, the vet said, but definitely no racing. No racing? That was the one thing she lived for. And honestly, the one thing I lived for too. I sat down beside her and stayed there all night, holding her head on my lap, whispering, "You'll be okay, girl. You always are." I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. I just stayed there, listening to the sound of her breathing, counting every second. The next morning, my phone rang again, this time from the event sponsor, Mr. Blake. He said, "Natalie, I heard about your horse. I'm truly sorry. But listen, we have a new stallion in our sponsorship program. A beauty. Pure muscle, top genetics. You could still compete." I paused. It felt wrong. I'd never even ridden that horse. And he was suggesting it like it was no big deal. "I can't just switch horses overnight," I said. He replied, "Think about it. Fame doesn't wait for anyone. You have one shot to make history." And then he hung up. I remember standing there, feeling sick to my stomach. Why did it feel like he cared more about his brand than my horse? 2 days later, Jaycee was still weak. The vet couldn't figure it out. My team begged me to take the offer. "You can't throw away your career, Nat. Just ride the sponsor's horse, one race." But every time I looked at Jaycee, I couldn't do it. The night before the competition, I sat alone in the stable again. Rain was tapping on the roof. Jaycee looked at me with those big brown eyes. Tired, but calm. And I whispered, "If I race tomorrow, I'll do it for you. Always for you." The morning of the finals came. I accepted the sponsor's offer. The new horse's name was Titan. A black stallion, strong and wild. He was beautiful, but cold. No connection, no trust. Still, I saddled up. The crowd was roaring. Reporters were already calling it the comeback of the century. The gates opened, and we were off. But something felt off. Titan didn't respond to my signals like he should. We almost missed a jump. The crowd gasped. That's when I noticed something strange. His right ear flicked back twice. Jaycee used to do that every time before a sharp turn. Then again, during the gallop. He responded to my exact whistle cue. That was our secret signal. My heart started pounding. Could it be? At the last jump, I whispered, "Jaycee, if that's you, show me." The horse neighed sharply. The same sound Jaycee always made before a big leap, and soared. We landed perfectly. The crowd went wild. We crossed the finish line first. I dismounted, shaking. I removed the number tag on his saddle, and there it was, a tiny scar on the left leg. The same scar Jaycee got 2 years ago during training. It was her. She had somehow recovered, escaped her stall, and switched places with Titan before the race. Nobody noticed. Not even the handlers. It was insane, but it was her, my Jaycee. After the race, everything came out. Turns out, the sponsor had secretly given Jaycee a mild sedative to weaken her, to push me into riding Titan, the horse they wanted to promote. But Jaycee, in her own way, beat them all. Mr. Blake lost his sponsorship deal. The story went viral. People called Jaycee the smartest horse in America. As for me, I didn't just win a trophy. I won something much greater. The reminder that trust, loyalty, and love are more powerful than greed or manipulation. Every time I walk into that stable now, Jaycee still flicks her right ear twice. Like she's saying, "We did it, Natalie, we showed them." And I always whisper back, "Yeah, girl. We sure did."